What's up, everybody? It's Potion. So, I did go out and follow up on what was going on in Anaheim, and it didn't seem like any police presence or ICE was elevated. It didn't look like any additional units were sent to the area, and everybody was peacefully protesting. So, that's really good news. Nobody got hurt. It doesn't seem like anybody got sent to prison or into a car that was unmarked or any tear gas, no shots, no nothing. So it was peaceful on both sides, but still a cause for concern to see a police presence in the happiest place on earth. So as you can see, by 12:30 a.m., everybody was pretty much dispersing and getting ready to go home. Some people were across the street, others were still just mingling around, but pretty much everybody was about ready to end their protest. And at this point, I really wanted to go up to them to try to get their stories, but I didn't want to, have the perception or give someone the opportunity to have the perception that I was exploiting someone's story or someone's pain for views or trying to monetize someone's suffering in any single way. And that's not what we're trying to do here. I just saw this on the way home and I wanted to investigate for myself what was happening because I want to know and I want to share it with the world what was happening. So in this moment, I decided that I wasn't going to interview them, but instead I was going to share a story that affected me personally. To give you guys context, I have a Latina ex-girlfriend and we were dating for about 8 months. And she was honestly a really, really cool girl, like the chillest. The way that she, I guess, asked me out was by saying that she was going to this concert, and she texted me. She goes, I'm going to this concert, and I could go by myself, but I figured I'd ask you if you want to come with. In my mind, I was like, I think she's asking me out. I think she's asking me out, but she's too proud to just ask me out like a normal person. So she's asking me out in this way that gives her an out. But she's just asking me out. And so we ended up going out, and then she ended up paying for everything. And, we ended up seeing this DJ, and it was a really dope time. And, and something happened recently. So recently, she texted me and she asked me if her parents could stay with me in my house because her parents are undocumented, and she figured ICE would never think to look there at my house. And in that moment I go, whoa, first of all, that's a huge step. And second of all, is it possible that ICE is even going to do that? And third of all, of course, the answer is yes. I'm not saying no, but I'm just considering all these other things. And but what came out of my mouth was, is this your way of getting back together with me? And I got really lucky to find the most chill Latina chick I've ever found in my entire life, because her reaction to that was to giggle and smile and laugh, but her reality was extremely serious. And now that I've discovered today that what she was talking about, she had completely foresaw. I feel like an a-hole. I think it's important that we share our stories and that we're able to resonate with one another when it comes to struggle and trying to beat this system and make it out on top together and make sure that everybody eats, because of these types of experiences that remind us that we're all one and we all bleed the same color, and there's no reason to have division in our American society right now. And what's going on with immigration is unacceptable. It's 2025. We have enough college educated people in America to come up with a creative and peaceful solution to immigration, right? Or at least we should. We have Harvard University, we have USC, UCLA, we have Stanford. You have a lot of top universities here that offer political science degrees. We can't bring some political scientists together to creatively and peacefully come up with a resolution for immigration. I just refuse to accept that. So that's why instead of asking those people who are protesting outside Disneyland for their lives, I would much rather share a story that actually happened to me. And honestly, for me as an Asian man, I never thought that I would come across this scenario ever in my entire life. And the first thing that comes to me now that I'm looking back on it, which I still keep in touch with her, by the way, there's no problems. I didn't say no, like I'm not going to help you, but in a lot of ways it does raise some philosophical questions, such as I don't know if you guys seen the opening scene of Inglourious Bastards, but it's a Tarantino movie about Nazis and Nazi Germany and the hunting of the Jews, and it made me wonder, would I be shot or arrested? Would I get in trouble for helping my ex-girlfriend's undocumented parents? And for their privacy, I'm not going to reveal their identities or anything like that in this story, but I just want to share that these stories, they do happen a lot closer to home than we think, and they can happen to us at any time.